Hi peeps, we are back. We're talking the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 12, Episode 19.
Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks.
Before we get into the episode, I just saw something online that I thought was hilarious. So it turns out that Eva Longoria, you know, the lady from the Desperate Housewives show, which by the way, I didn't watch that until it was already off air, and I loved it. That was a good show. Anyway, it turns out that she made some sort of post on social media. I'm not sure if it was Instagram or Twitter, but she made a post saying that it's been an amazing journey since she launched her tequila. And it turns out that she is an owner in the same tequila that Kathy's son-in-law, and Kathy's daughter are owners in as well. Lisa Rinna sees this post and she says, "Wait, it's your tequila? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so confused. Congrats." And all these clapping hands. Lisa Rinna is just shady and ridiculous. She's so confused. Get the hell out of here. I would also like to say that it did not pass me that when Garcelle was at her house pouring herself and Cherie a shot of tequila, that she was drinking George Clooney's tequila. I said, listen, I know good and daggone well that Kathy has given a bottle or two of her tequila to every last one of you ladies. Please, please drink Kathy's tequila. I'm just saying. I also seen that Radar Online posted that Lisa Rinna is seeking $2 million for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13. She demands to be the highest paid housewife. Girl, if you don't go somewhere. I think by her behavior this season, this woman will be lucky if they don't put her on pause like Dorinda. Okay, I would like to see Lisa Rinna sat down somewhere, not on my TV, for several seasons. Girl, get the hell out of here. If they brought Lisa back next season, they should bring all these ladies back too. That would be one hell of a season. And she wouldn't be able to get anything past these ladies, not one thing. I also seen Lisa Rinna posted online earlier this week that she's the LeBron James of Housewives. No, ma'am. What is wrong with this woman? Also earlier this week, Crystal made a post on her Instagram that says, "I don't want to seem like I think I'm right, but I am, and that's why it comes across that way." Under her post, somebody says, "It's because you have morals. Some people in your circle don't." And Crystal replies, "Many are no longer in the circle." Now, honey, what does that mean? Does that mean that she has cut some of these ladies off completely? Or does that mean that maybe Bravo has cut out some of these ladies? I have no idea, but I'm hoping it's the latter. Let's get into the show. So, you guys know that I get extremely emotional. I have no idea why people that I have never met pulls out so many feelings in me. You know, I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to need therapy after this season, but I'll probably be all over the place. I get a little passionate. Anyway, the show picks up right where it left off, and Lisa Rinna has decided that this particular episode, she is not only going to be the villain, she is also going to be the victim. So everyone is packing, they're getting ready to leave. Kathy has locked herself in the basement. She doesn't want to be bothered with these ladies. She is so upset with these ladies that she doesn't even want to get on the private jet to go home. She will get her own jet and fly home. She is sick of this. So when they get on this plane, Erica has decided that she wants to apologize. She's apologizing to the ladies, explaining to them that she's sorry that she gets so upset. She feels like she's not being heard. She feels judged. She's overwhelmed. And then the next thing you know, Sutton ends up getting all emotional and she starts crying. Bless her heart. Girl, please. Erica, everything Erica said would have went in one ear and out the other, because I know how fake and phony this woman is. Whenever she does give these apologies, she's right back to being a rude woman. You know what I mean? So I would one ear and out the other, I'm telling you.
I'm still in shock. It's not something that I would have ever imagined coming from anyone in this group, let alone Kathy Hilton.
Kathy was saying that she was pissed off and that I had to leave the club right now. No, I'm not doing that. We just got here, Kathy.
We get in the Sprinter van and Kathy starts screaming about everything. And she's saying things like, I'm gonna take down NBC, Bravo. I will take down this show single-handedly. I will f***ing ruin you all.
I can't even repeat what she said last night.
We get back to Kyle's house. She takes her glasses off. She throws them on the ground. She's jumping up and down, breaking her glasses. She's pounding the walls, and she's screaming, she made Kyle. Kathy's responsible for Kyle. And she said, I will destroy Kyle and her family. Kyle is way more famous and way more successful than Kathy Hilton's ever been.
Chocolate is a luxury.
Yeah, and it's a luxury.
It's a luxury. This is a luxury chocolate. But didn't have the balls to say, hey, girl, I tore your ass up last week. You need to know this.
So it was, you tell me right now if you agree what she said the other night.
That is so gross.
I know.
Sometimes those ones that are really, you know, like doing the best are hiding the most.
I'm getting tired of being the whipping boy.
I kind of signed my name to the card.
I will you up. At the Rio?
Yes, that'd be a hard thing to give up. I gotta be real.
Stop it right now. Happy birthday! Happy birthday. Thank you.
Now, listen. Lisa Rinna is lying. Lisa Rinna is lying. And then she made that statement that she can't even repeat what Kathy said. The reason you can't repeat what Kathy said is because you hadn't made it up yet. First of all, in what world is Lisa Rinna volunteering to take Kathy home? Considering that the last couple episodes, Lisa had been extremely rude to Kathy. Why would she all of a sudden decide that she wanted to take Kathy home? The only reason I could think of that Lisa would volunteer to take a quote angry Kathy home is because she had already started making her plan. Let me take her home. It's just her and I. There's no video, there's no audio. I'm the only one that would know. I can make up anything. You say that Kathy was raging. She was yelling, she was screaming, she was jumping up and down, hitting the walls. You say all these things about Kathy. I would like to say, prove it. You know what I mean? Prove it. We have seen Lisa and Erica be cruel, rude, absolute disgusting, erratic behavior for seasons. And now all of a sudden, Lisa is speechless. She can't believe somebody would do that. She can't believe somebody would say something upsetting about their sister. What I can't believe is Kyle makes the statement that Kathy was extremely upset and she wanted to leave. Now, if I am somewhere with my sister, if one of my siblings came up to me and said they were extremely hurt or upset by something and they wanted to leave, there is no way that I would not leave with my sibling. I'm not going to not leave with them. Kyle, what kind of sister is she? I don't understand this. And I definitely would not stand around in my kitchen on my plane with green eggs and ham. I don't give a damn. I am not about to stand around and allow somebody to talk about my sibling in a negative light. You are not about to do that. Okay, I can be mad at my sibling, but you sure as hell can't. And I'm going to nip it in the bud immediately. Watch how you speak about my sister, or we will have problems. I went back and watched that episode in Amsterdam because I was really shocked at Lisa Rinna in this fake outrage. Kim brings up your husband. You get all upset, jump up, you try to put your hands around this woman's throat, threw that glass at her, and now you have the audacity to be overly hypocritical by getting upset with Kathy for allegedly having a meltdown. Now all of a sudden you are traumatized and you have PTSD. Girl, the entire viewing public has PTSD from you and your behavior. If that's how we're looking at it, I'm just saying. And you know what else I noticed in that same episode? Kim told Kyle, Kathy would never act like this. Kathy would have my back like a real sister. And I just thought, Kim and Kathy, they have to be sick of Kyle. Kyle is not a good sister at all. When Lisa was having that big blowout with Kim, Kyle just sat there. She didn't say anything. She didn't move. She stayed seated until the glass was thrown. Then all of a sudden she stood up. She was not there for her sister. There is nothing that could have stopped me from grabbing Lisa. I just still can't get over that. Your sister is visibly upset. And you said no when she wanted to leave. Everybody else's sister would just grab their purse and peace out. But not Kyle. Kyle has got to stay at the club. She's got to have a few more drinks. She needs to do the splits and the sprinkler and a couple other dances before she can leave. And then for Erica to be outraged and Erica to make that comment that she's not going to be the whipping post and that people are judging her. Erica, we have seen you talk mad crap about the victims and the widows. We are not going to stand and support you for this bullshit. But all of a sudden, Kathy says a couple things that you guys don't like about her own sister. And all of a sudden, she's the devil? Get the hell out of here. What are these people on? Dorit, I've had it with this woman. I have really had it with her. She's talking about Garcelle made those comments on the reels, like throwing a grenade and running. That is that woman's job. And I don't think that Garcelle owed Erica a heads up at all. Garcelle was going to give Erica a heads up, but then after she heard what she said about those victims, she didn't really deserve a heads up. I do appreciate that later in the episode, when they talked, Garcelle did apologize to her. However, she would not have gotten an apology from me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't care about those victims. The way you acted was you don't even believe that they are victims. You don't believe that they haven't received their funds. And you don't give a damn because you think that you're the victim. So no, ma'am, I don't owe you anything. The same way you pretend that you don't owe them victims anything, in my opinion. Another thing about that whipping boy comment that Erica made. You know what? You don't want to be anybody's whipping boy, but neither does Sutton. You know what I mean? And also, when they were on Watch What Happens Live last night, Garcelle and Dorit tried to act as if she didn't know that they had been bullying the hell out of Sutton for 3 seasons. She says, oh no, only 2 seasons. And I said, well, that's not really lost on me that you agreed, though. You said only 2 seasons. So you agree that for 2 seasons in a row, you guys have been bullying the hell out of Sutton? What is wrong with Dorit? Also, did anybody notice that Lisa Rinna was doing that same gross lip licking thing that Diana does? She did it about 3 times in this episode. I said, oh my God, Diana's rubbing off. This episode just kept reminding me of Lisa Rinna in all of her mess. Do you remember that time she said that Yolanda had Munchausen's? She lied about Kim. Remember, she told everybody Kim was close to death. Then she had asked Dorit if she was using drugs at her house. I don't think that there's a line that Lisa won't cross. One thing that I did appreciate that Dorit said, she made some kind of comment. You know, Erica was trying to allude that Kathy has a lot to hide and she doesn't have anything to lose, so she'll put all Kathy's business out there. Dorit made the comment that Kathy is an elite person. She has a whole lot of money and she's got a whole lot of friends in high places, and people ought to think twice before they go after this woman. And I appreciate that. Miss Erica, honey, listen, that's the last person you want to keep playing with. Okay, leave Kathy alone. I think what happened was Dorit, Erica, and Rinna really thought that they were going to get another season of just harassing the hell out of Sutton. But that didn't work too well this season. because Sutton got her backbone and Garcelle has been there for Sutton too. So now they decided, who else can we go after? Might as well go after Kathy.
And I'm putting on a brave face because I feel PTSD. I didn't think she'd show up.
This is my last year of my 30s.
I need to go home.
Okay.
I'm still really upset after what happened in Aspen.
I feel like I have seen the devil, and her name is Kathy Hilton.
Would have loved a heads up.
We did have a nice time in Aspen.
It's okay. It just...
No, it's not okay, because it obviously hurt your feelings, and I'm sorry.
Rena said goodbye.
I know Lisa's gone through a lot losing her mom, and if she has to leave early, that's her business. I don't feel that she left because of what I shared with her in Aspen. She was a sweetheart. She listened, and I by no means got any indication that she was upset. But if I was the toe that broke the camel's back, I apologize.
The problem I have here is that everybody's very quick to condemn my behavior. But if we're going to talk about Erica's behavior, are we going to talk about everybody in this group?
All Kathy has to do is admit it and apologize and move on.
You don't ever want to get between family.
I feel like you hate me or something. How could you say those things? Kyle, you've got to figure out why you have a black heart.
Another thing that I noticed too, Kyle, Dorit, PK, and Mauricio made all kinds of excuses for Erica's behavior. However, Kathy has a meltdown, and all of a sudden, everybody is all over her. There's no grace for her at all. Erica makes some kind of comment that if Kathy would just apologize, they would be able to move forward. Well, I'm pretty sure that if you came out with a nice statement showing some sort of empathy or compassion for these orphans and other victims, people might give you a little grace. I mean, how can you say that Kathy should apologize for having a normal human reaction of being upset and angry after you guys had disrespected her this entire trip compared to you and your nasty behavior? Get the heck out of here. Crystal mentioning that she is 39 years old at this roaring 20s party, which there was nothing roaring about this party. This was one of the boringest parties I've ever seen in my life. However, that basement was gorgeous, or the parlor, whatever. I mean, it was total crickets when she brought up that she was 39. Girl, please. Those ladies said, no ma'am, we are not here for this. Kyle could not make it to the party because she had to go film Halloween Ends, which is coming out really soon, and I cannot tell you how super excited I am about it. Halloween is my favorite horror movie franchise. Moving on. You know what? Kyle's little dog, I love him very much. And not just because he ripped her shirt, just because he's totally cute. You know, Kyle and her little tears and her little confessional moments, girl, go on somewhere, okay? Because you are the common denominator. Kathy and Kim are always pissed off with you. You are always the common denominator in these family breakups. That's why you're always blocked. That's also why you didn't even know Kim had a new phone number. Something is wrong, Kyle. When Erica and Dorit went to that chocolate place, oh my gosh, this chocolate is a luxury. Chocolate is a luxury. Oh my God, this is real luxurious. Oh my goodness, that's what I said. Chocolate is such a luxury. Who gives a damn? Eat the chocolate and be quiet. That man was trying to give you a demonstration. He was showing off his business. This is his opportunity to advertise, and the two of you, this chocolate is so luxurious. Sit there and let him put on his demonstration. Right now here, this is what really took me out. Cherie shows up at Garcelle's house. Garcelle is upstairs getting dressed. And by the way, Garcelle killed it. She had the best look. That woman was gorgeous. Anyway, Cherie sees Garcelle's gift for Crystal and she opens up the card, signs her name to it, and then when they get to Crystal's, she says that the gift is from her and Garcelle. First of all, that just looks really tacky and broke. You know, first, people have been complaining about her being on her Instagram soliciting cash apps. as tithes and offerings, and I think that's a little low budget myself. But now you're on here taking credit for a gift that was not yours. And then I really didn't appreciate it at the end when Crystal ended up giving each girl a gift. It's her birthday and she's giving everybody a gift, including Cherie, who did not purchase a gift, not even a card. It was just over the top tacky for me. I'm ready for Cherie to go.
Let's also not forget that she said that she would have a hard time giving back those earrings. I don't understand this. She is a former first lady, just like Giselle. First ladies are not made like they used to be. Ma'am, give up the earrings.
When Crystal said that her earrings were 20s Amazon, I absolutely cracked up. I said, you know what? Crystal is our type of girl. When Diana showed up, I don't know what that was at the door. What was she doing? And when she said that Erica looked like Maleficent, I said, well, you know what? She's embracing the fact that she's the villain. But then I thought more that she looked like the Statue of Liberty. It wasn't given 20s to me. But, you know, I don't know. Lisa Rinna in this PTSD comment and that ridiculous outfit. Lisa Rinna looked like a puffy mess. She kind of reminded me of Madam. Let me just start by saying I agree with Diana when Diana's talking to Erica and she says that it's not right to get in between family. Lisa Rinna has no business getting involved in Kyle and Kathy's arguments.
Also, not one person cares about Lisa leaving. I think what happened was when Kathy arrived and she was not upset, she was not nervous, she was talking to all the girls, having a good time. Lisa realized that her plot to take down Kathy wasn't as effective as she thought it was. I have no idea why she thought Kathy would tuck and run. Are you kidding me? And the fact that she made that comment that she just came in here dressed to the nines as if nothing ever happened. Didn't we see Diana the day after she acted a fool and called Sutton to see you next Tuesday come in thinking she was dressed to the nines as if nothing ever happened? Don't we see Lisa and Erica do that on a regular basis? Show up the next day, later in the day, acting as if nothing has happened? Cut the shit and go on home. Nobody gives a damn.
Diana trying to say that Lisa Rinna is a chicken, that was hilarious. Now, Lisa making that statement that Kyle is more successful than Kathy, delusion. You know, Kyle has always rode the coattails of the Hiltons. The Hiltons have been around for decades. I mean, give me a break. Mauricio got his start in real estate working for Kathy's husband. Then he left Kathy's husband's firm and started his own firm. And allegedly, when he left the firm, he took all the top salespeople who eventually went back to Kathy and Rick. Yeah, that's just too much. Kyle is not more successful than Kathy. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Kyle is not successful because she is. But Kyle is no Hilton. I'm just saying. And it's weird that Lisa is going to call Kathy the devil. All we heard was that she got mad. She wanted to do the conga. And then she wanted to leave the club. None of that constitutes being a devil. However, I am absolutely positive that woman didn't get angry and upset because nobody wanted to do the conga. I know that there had to be more going on. It's crazy to me too because Lisa is absolutely proud of herself. She loves to tell everybody that she's a bitch. She thinks that it's some sort of badge of honor. She loves to put everybody else's dirty laundry out there. However, she's got PTSD from Kathy supposedly screaming and yelling and breaking her own glasses. Okay, I don't know. And then you see at the end the preview for next week, and Lisa is trying to say that Kathy has a black heart, and she's giving her that stare that she gave Denise Richards when she says, oh, you're angry. Listen, the fact that Kyle is sitting right there, it's as if she is saying it's okay for Lisa to talk to Kathy like this. It's okay for Lisa to be involved in our family drama, and it's not. Even though I always say I do not condone violence. Lisa would have got yoked up. Don't talk to my sister like this. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I can't take these women. Anyway, you guys, I'm all over the place. I'm so sick of this. I think we have 2 more episodes before the reunion. And knowing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I would not be surprised if it's not a 4-part reunion. I am so sick of these ladies. Listen, get down in the comments, you guys. Let me know what you think. By the way, that Real Housewives of Atlanta part 2 of the reunion was boring. Anyway, you guys, until next time, bye.